Hello everyone. It's going to take a few minutes for people to get on. And while I'm waiting here, I'm going to go ahead and share this a few places. Just got a message. Just give me a few moments to post this a few places. And if you want, you are welcome to share. I'd love for you to share it. Go ahead and get your questions ready. If you have any real estate related questions, go ahead and put them in there and I'll do my best to answer them. Right now I'm just sharing a few places so we can try to get some more people on here. More people, more questions, the better it is. Please feel free to share. Okay, I went ahead and shared it a few places. If you guys have any real estate related questions, I'll do my best to answer them for you. While we're waiting on some questions, I'll go ahead and tell you about a few new listings I've got. While we're just waiting on some questions. I listed 3 properties yesterday, or the day before yesterday. A Lakeview home that is absolutely gorgeous, the cabin interior. It has beautiful lake views, beautiful mountain views. It's about, tax records say 1,700 and some square feet, but it's a little bit more than that because they're not counting any of the square footage in the basement. And we listed that it has at least 5 acres, and it is listed at $249,900. And then we have a little single wide 10 by 48 on a 1.3 acre lot. That one, it has water, septic, electric, everything already there. I listed that one and it has gorgeous lake views. If you haven't seen it, go to my Facebook page. There are some pictures of the views there. It's absolutely gorgeous. Everybody, go ahead and share this other places. That way, if we get any real estate related questions, I'm happy to answer them. That's what I'm here for today. But that one is listed at $39,900, and that trailer is small and can be used, make a great little vacation place, or you can pull that off and build a home or do something else there if you want it. And then there's a third one, which is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with a full basement. It's going to be around 2 acres on that one, and that was listed at $99,900. And then we've got a new listing, which is on the higher bracket. It is 1,000 foot of Cherokee waterfront, gentle slope to the water with a huge dock on it. The dock holds boats, jet skis, has a fishing platform. The home is about, it's over 2,000 square feet, has 3 master suites. There's 10 indoor parking spaces for vehicles, boats, toys, whatever. And that one's listed at $769. Do y'all have any real estate related questions? I see some former clients on here. Hi Ed, how are you doing? Hello Anna Jo. Hi, Heather. Hi, Jane. Hi, Linda. Hi, David. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'll just go over some random questions I get asked all the time. And please feel free to ask any of your questions. Hi, Ronald. Hi, Adrian. I'm happy to help. I'm doing good, sweetie. So most questions I have that people ask me are about different properties being restricted or unrestricted. There's not a lot of unrestricted land here, but there's some still available. Unrestricted is going to be higher priced, of course, than restricted. Hi, April. So because unrestricted is higher demand, it is higher price. And then, the next thing people ask is about, and also let me go a little bit deeper into unrestricted. Just because it's unrestricted, doesn't mean you can do whatever you want to on it, because it could still be zoned. So we have to take that on a case by case basis on each individual place. If you've owned your home longer than 6 months, there is a chance we could sell it and maybe get you a little bit of money in your pocket. So if you have been in your home 6 months or longer and you're interested in getting out from under it, getting something different, something better, whatever, call me, holler at me on Facebook, something. Let's do some numbers and see what we can do for you. Yeah, there's a unrestricted and restricted and zonings. Like I said, it's a case by case basis. So we have to look those up, each individual one. Yeah, April, there's a lot of things you're going to be learning about that kind of stuff. A lot of times, people need to sell for different reasons. It could be an estate situation, maybe somebody's passed, and you need to sell to settle the estate. It's our job to run the numbers, tell you what it will sell for, as close as we can. No, ma'am, no test right now. I'll wait a couple of weeks. And then sometimes a divorce situation. If you've recently gotten divorced and you need to sell that to get out from under that burden of that home, or to get something else, we can definitely take care of that too. Everything's on a case by case basis. But right now the market's really good. Inventory is low, so we definitely need, if you want to sell, now is the time to get it listed and get it sold. We'd love to help you with that. Most other questions are usually about what types of loans are available. The most common loan in our area is the USDA loan. That loan is the no money down loan from the federal government. Of course, the lender can explain a lot better than I can, but basically, if you have a 640 credit score and you make under $76,000 a year, chances are you would qualify for that loan, but we would have to put you through to a lender to make sure. And of course, with that loan is available in most places. So no matter what state you are in, if you are interested in purchasing, holler at me. I have lenders that work in all areas. I'll put you through to one of them. Oh, thank you, Heather. I appreciate that. You were wonderful to work with. And I see you're getting ready to move again, sweetie. I'm happy you guys are heading back this way. I'll put you closer anyway. So, like I said, the most common loan is the USDA loan. Easy qualifications. The lenders I work with, most of the time, they can help you get your credit score up if you're not quite there. So, if you're interested in that loan, send me a private message, and let's get you into a house. There's no sense in anybody paying rent when they can't own. Next type of loan is a THDA loan. So if you are getting if you want a mobile home, THD loan is a good no money down loan for that. And in areas where the USDA loan is not available, THDA loan is good. In our area right now, most of our area, USDA loan is available. So usually the only reason I would send somebody for a THDA loan is if they are want a mobile home. And it has to be a double wide on a permanent foundation. So the next type of loan would be an FHA loan. Yes, Heather, USDA has the income gap, and it's different for each area. So whatever area you're going into, because I know you're going to a different state, so whatever area you're going into, it would have a different income cap than here. Hamlin County is 76,000. 76,400, I think, is the exact number. And I was told it just went up to 77,000, but the lenders I've worked with haven't told me that yet. So, but it's going to be different for each state. And yes, the next type of loan is an FHA loan that is 3.5% down. Awesome loan. Right now, rates are really good on all these loans. With 5% would be a conventional. 3.5 is FHA. And then when it comes to the next after FHA would be again conventional. And there are places that can do a 5% conventional, a 1% conventional, a 10% conventional. And by those percents, that's the amount you have to pay down. So on a 10% conventional, if you were doing a $100,000 loan, you would pay $10,000 down. So FHA loan would be a lot better because that would just be $3,500 down. So if we can get you into an FHA loan, that's where we want to be. The only time a conventional is good, in my opinion, is if you have 20% to pay down, and then that does away with your PMI or whatever. So that makes it better. But otherwise, stick with your FHA, your USDA, your THDA if you're in Tennessee, or another type of 100% loan. If you are a veteran, you may qualify for a VA loan, and those are 100% loans. So, that's something that if you're entitled to, is a wonderful loan. Now, for all these FHA, VA, USDA, THDA loans, the homes have to be in pretty good shape. They can't need any major repairs. VA is the strictest, but they can't need any major repair on a need-to basis because the 203K loan is a little bit more hassle than the regular loans. So that's only if it needs renovations to pass. There's all kinds of properties out there right now. There's not a lot of foreclosures, but there's still some foreclosures. Foreclosures are wonderful for cash buyers. Most of them in our area won't pass for a federal loan, a USDA, THDA, FHA, but there are a few that will. And again, it's on a case-by-case basis. We have to look at each house individually. Let's see. I'm trying to think of things, guys. Has anybody got any questions? And Heather, if y'all haven't found a realtor up there yet, holler at me and I'll send you to some up there. I have a lender that works that area as well that you're going to. I know he has a license there. He actually moved back here from there about 5 or 6 years ago. All right, let's talk about mobile homes a little bit. Now, if you're looking for a place to vacation, someplace to pass down to your kids, something like that, a single wide is okay. Just don't think that a single wide is going to bring you money at resale as far as extra money in your pocket. That generally does not happen. unless something, crazy should happen with the market. I sure will, Heather. Not a problem at all. As soon as I get off here, I will send you his number. Um, well, they found you guys that house down there real good, so that was good. I know you were happy with that house. Let's see. Uh, by the way, I saw your thing that happened at Walmart, and that was super scary, and I'm glad you're getting out of there. Um, okay, guys, back to real estate. Sorry. I like to talk and talk with my former clients. I'm glad when they holler at me and stay in touch with me. I like to think of all my clients as friends. Um, so, talking about mobile homes, double wides on a permanent foundation are a good investment if you get them at the right price. But again, you're not going to make $100,000 when you resell them. Typically, mobile homes go down in value every year. So as the market goes up and the value of the mobile home, right now it's kind of evening out to where you can break even, but you're not going to make money unless something, again, strange happens with the market. If prices go stupid around here again, then there's a good chance that you could make money. But right now, you're probably going to break even at resale, not make a whole lot in your pocket. A typical home right now in our area that everybody's wanting is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. So if you have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath that you want to sell, you've thought about selling, if there's a number in your mind that would make you sell tomorrow, call me. I have buyers that are dying for homes and we can't find them anything. Let's see, we've talked about mobile homes and we've talked about loans. Let's talk a little bit about the process, which I know some of you on here have done this before, so you know the process. But the process for buying would be, first thing I would do is send you to a lender and get you pre-qualified. That would give us the amount of the home that we need to look at. We don't want to look at homes that are priced more than what you can get pre-qualified for, because I don't want you to fall in love with something you can't have. That's not fair to you. It hurts, and all that great stuff. And right now, the way the market is, things are selling fairly quickly. So we want to make sure that you are looking in the correct price range for you. If you are stuck on a particular school or something like that, that really makes it hard right now because of the limited number of homes that are available. So the more open you are to areas, the easier it is to find you the home that's right for you. If you are going to be have to be in a particular area and there's no way around it, then we can't be as picky when it comes to the homes. You might not be able to get the exact thing that you want. We need to get you something that you can live with, that you can make your own. Let's see. There's several farms available right now. If you want more than 5 acres, there's several farms available. Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking about the process and I lost my train of thought. Okay, so we would get you pre-qualified, and then they would give us the price range. I would send you homes in that price range to look at through email or on Facebook. And generally, I like for you to drive by them because there's no point in wasting your time, scheduling all these appointments and things if it's not an area you want. So once we have 3 or 4 homes that you like from the outside, then we schedule appointments to get you inside. And generally, one of those would be your home. Sorry about that, guys. Generally, one of those would end up being your home. So then you fall in love with one, we write the offer. Now, the offers right now need to be pretty good. People, like I said, inventory is low. There's several buyers for each home, and things are selling really quickly. So we can't go in there with with low offers. Well, we can, and I'll write any offer you tell me to. But realistically, you're not going to get a home $20,000 under asking right now. It's just not happening. But we'd write the offer, negotiate back and forth. We've met terms with you and the seller so everybody was happy. And once the offer was accepted, then you would start the paperwork process with your lender. And usually the same day, if at all possible, you get whatever they need. The faster you get them the paperwork, the faster we get to close on the house. Closing right now is generally taking 30 to 45 days, according to the type of loan you're getting and which lenders you use. And of course, you're free to use any lender, but I just have several that kind of know how I work. So, that whatever's best for you, we will do it. As far as lenders go, I work with anybody. Let's see. So we found your home. We wrote the offer. We have waited 30 days, and we've got our closing date. So then we would go to the title company or to maybe my real estate office, someplace like that, and we would close on the property. And what closing means is the seller gets the money, and you get your keys and deed. And once you do that, as soon as we leave the closing table, you can start moving in. One thing I did forget is the day of closing, all the utilities should already be switched to your name. So as soon as we close, you can go in, start cleaning, moving furniture, and whatever you need to do. Let's see. So that's the process for buying a home. It's a little overwhelming sometimes to some people, but we are here to hold your hand, help you through it. When you have those 10 o'clock at night, oh my goodness, what am I doing? Freak out sessions, you call me and we talk, walk through it, talk through it, whatever we need to do. One thing I did forget, from the time of offer acceptance, we will do our inspections, and usually we have 7 days or 14 days, one or the other, to do those in. And that includes your home inspections, your termite inspections, all that. Once that's done, then the appraisal will come. And then we'll have closing. So I skipped a few things there. Sorry about that. And then we're going to go over selling a home. Selling a home is really easy. You give us a call. Give me the address, all that good stuff. I do preliminary numbers based on the address and what tax records say. So it's just basic. 2,000 square feet, 1,000 square feet, whatever. This is what tax records say has sold around it. So this is what it should be listed at. Now, if you've done improvements, when I get there, I add that on. For the improvements you've done, whatever. Excuse me. And if there's things that need to be done to bring it up to equal of everything else on the market, then we have to take money off that preliminary number. And this number is not set in stone. It doesn't mean it's going to sell for that. That means that's the number that the market, because we pull what has sold around you in a certain length of time within a certain mile radius and do the average. So that doesn't mean that, yes, it's definitely going to sell for this. That means that's what the market says at that time it should sell for, and that changes every day. We hope not big changes, but there are, changes. But if we get it priced right and we get it on the market, then it's going to sell fairly quickly if it's, in a decent location, all that great stuff. Well, thank you, Dustin. Dustin's one of my clients as well. His little family is very special to me. So we've talked about buying a home. We've talked about selling a home. Selling a home, like I said, you call. We do it's called a CMA, a comparative market analysis. We come out to you. We look at the house. We sign the paperwork. We start marketing it very heavily, and we market very heavily on the internet. Mom and I, we work 40 plus hours a week on marketing, so It just, Dustin's going to make me cry. You know, it's our job to get your home sold. And one thing a lot of people don't realize is if we don't sell, we don't get paid. So we want to do everything we can to sell your home as quickly as we can. And the more your home sells for, the more money we make. So we want to sell it for quickly. We want to sell it quickly and for top dollar. So that's, you know, our goals. If you guys think of any questions at all, please type them in. Like I said, the more questions we have, the better conversation this ends up being, instead of just me talking. I know you guys get bored with just me talking all the time. But so I went over the loans. I went over buying and selling. Right now, like I said, if you are paying rent, please call me. Let's see if we can get you in a house. If we can get you with one of the no money down loans, and you skip your first month's payment, you know, that's going to be really awesome for you. Give you a hand up, and you're going to be in something that belongs to you, where nobody's telling you what to do. If you are going through a divorce, if you have an estate you need to settle, if your kids have all moved out, your house is too big, if you've had more children and your house is too small, and you need to get it sold, call us. Let's get it on the market. Let's get it sold. You know, if you procrastinate too long, who knows what the market's going to do? You know, we don't know what next year holds. Let's get it sold now while we can. There are hundreds of buyers out there right now looking, and there's no homes that meet what they need. Trying to think. Okay, I'll go over some things that a lender is going to need from you during the pre-qualification process. Most of the time when you first talk to the lender, he's going to give you a soft pre-qual, let's say. He's going to ask you questions. You're going to answer them. They're going to pull your credit and all that good stuff, and they're going to go by what you have told them. The next process is for the lender to send you a list of documentation to basically back up what you've told them. So they're going to need 30 days worth of pay stubs. They're going to need 2 years worth of tax returns. They're going to need any divorce decrees with child support arrangements or whatever. They're going to need any marriage licenses, things like that, I think. 2 months worth of bank statements. Your employer's HR department's information because they will verify everything, not only verbally, but by documentation. Let's see. Bank statements. I'm going over it in my head. Bank statements, tax returns, and pay stubs. Pretty much, I think that's the majority of what they're going to need at the beginning of the process. Now, they may have to have more stuff throughout the process, but if you've got that already, looked up and ready to go, you're ahead of the game. Again, the faster you get documentation to the lender, the faster your home will close. So, if you need to be in a place in the next 45 days, let's start looking, because that's very possible if you've got a 640 credit score, and we can find you a house that you love. Okay, everybody, does anybody have any questions for me before we get off here? I will wait just a couple of minutes because I know it runs behind here. There's a delay. Okay, is there anybody on here that has a home that they want to sell in the next 6 months? if there is anybody on here who has a home they want to sell in the next 6 months, please send me a private message. Let's get it on the market before the holidays, and maybe have you out of it, before the end of the year. Is there anybody on here that is paying rent right now and is tired of it and wants something that's their own that nobody can tell them what to do? If you are on here and even if you're living at home with mom and dad, if you want out and you have a job and your credit score's at a 640 or close to that, if you're at a 600, message me. My lenders will help you get your scores up where you need them. Let's get you in something that's yours. Let's give you the American dream. All right, everybody, I'm going to jump off here then. If you want to, please share this video to your pages and any place else you want. I appreciate all of you stopping by, and I will be on again in a few days, so look for me. Thank you all so much. Visit my website, www.homesinthesmokiestn.com. Give me a call. My name is Cindy Justice. I am with Elite Realty Group, and my cell phone number is 865-210-4633. And that's the best way to contact me. The office phone number is 423-307-8566. Thanks. See y'all later.